Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Mercury Farms over here at the chicken pens, because I added the animal extension mod, which allows us to have water troughs for the chickens. And I do believe it's well, we'll see. I tried it on this one here to see what would happen before I started recording. It costs us a little bit of money to add this. So if I come over here, put up the HUD, you can see if I press R, purchase water fill point. So it's the tech farm. It's the same thing that was in FS17, and I know I had it on the Pacific Northwest after the mod was released. But would like to pay $3,100 to install a new pipeline to allow direct filling of the chicken water trough, which we don't have. It's $12 a day. We're going to select yes. And the local plumber will arrive at 6 to install your new tech farm fill system. Installation will be complete in 10 hours. So I don't think we will see it today. It says we'll arrive at 6. To me, that would be 6 o'clock in the next morning. Or does that mean 6 o'clock in the evening, which would be 1,800 hours? And then it will take 10 hours to install. I'm hoping that once we get the water trough, I can fill the water trough normally, like we do over here. Does the cow pasture give me... Maybe it does. I just can't see it because the trailer is in the way. I'm trying to get close to see if it's there. I don't see one there. Let's head on down to the sheep, because there should be nothing around the sheep. Was it just for the chickens? Because I don't have nothing here for the sheep either. Interesting. But at least we'll have water for the chickens. So if I go, is it going to show me already that the chickens don't have water? Yeah, it shows me right now they don't have water at all. So we'll let that go and see what happens. It's not going to show no productivity because I just restarted the game. I tried saving and restarting, seeing if the trough would just appear and I could fill it, or do I have to wait for it to just go on through. But looks like we're going to wait for it to go on through. So where we last left, we were fertilizing and weeding these two fields right here. This one, they're good to go. This field is ready for harvest. And if I'm not mistaken, the price was going up, and it is. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the combine harvester going. We'll do 2 headlands ourselves and then set it off on a worker. Because I want to get to working on this field here. This red mark is bugging the heck out of me. So let's head on over to here. And I think I got to reset my steering wheel because I exited the game. When I exit the game, my steering wheel bugs out. So I need to reset that. Which basically means just turn off the power for a second, turn it back on, it'll reset, and then there it goes. Now it works. Alright. Don't ask me why. If I exit the game, the G27 just doesn't like me. Our soybean field is ready as well, but the sunflowers first because that price is going up, and as we can see, it's worth a pretty decent penny. So I would love it that the plumber will come at 6 o'clock in the evening to start working, but that doesn't sound right. But then again, who am I to judge what time the plumber can work? So I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping the trough does show up, and I'm hoping that I should be able to fill the water trough up manually, if I remember. Or I could just walk up to it, and I do believe I can hit R, and the water trough will fill up, but I will pay for the water. I remember that's how it worked in 17. So we'll see how it works in 19. You can get this mod on the mod hub, Giants mod hub. So we'll see how that goes. I need to adjust my microphone as well. I'm not set up at all for any of this. Yeah, so let's get ahead and start harvesting some sunflowers. And like I said, we'll get down to our other field that we just kind of made that field a few days ago. And yeah, we really haven't done much with it other than merge those two fields together and planted corn in there. But I kind of want to get a few things done because this is our last day on the farm, because it's almost time to head back to the northwest to see what's going on over there, which probably not much, but yeah, we'll have a lot to do ourselves when we get there. We'll have a lot to do for sure. So I'm hoping we can make a little bit of cash today other than from our profitable rabbit pens and our greenhouses. I'm hoping that we can sell some kind of a product. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, on our way to $400,000. The canola price probably not going to be sold today, but that's what the silos are for. Maybe we will at some point buy that land over there so we can get ready for a new silo to put in, and then take down the one that's in the middle of our farm area so we can put in another shed to park our bigger trailers, because we're starting to get more equipment than we have shed space. So we kind of need to take care of that at some point. Actually, I should be able to just do one headland here and a worker should be fine, I would think. Nope, 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 nope. We're how come you guys didn't harvest? I know, I wasn't over far enough. Get over there and get what we need. There we go. Every little bit counts. But we can also sell some silage at the BGA, which we didn't get to. But main thing is I want to harvest these sunflowers. Just have them there so when the price peaks, we can go ahead and sell those. I think, if I remember correctly, we got like 17,000 liters in the silo. Plus whatever we get off this field here. Our trailer should be able to fill all of it in. It'd be great if it didn't, because that means we got over 60,000 liters of sunflower. And over $1,000 per 1,000. That's a good chunk of change right there. But I don't think it's going to be that good. But like I said, we're going to do 2 headlands here and then set them off on a worker. Looks like I'm going to probably have to empty them before I do 2 full headlands. Where's my truck? Is up at the BGA. I just realized the truck is up at the BGA with the trailer because I was doing silage a couple days ago, actually. I think. Is that where it is? Yeah, I think that's where it is. And then we're going to go and take care, like I said, of that field. We need to spread some lime on it. We'll spread lime on it first, and then we'll go ahead and plow it. And then grab the T8 and we will plant, I don't know at this point. We'll plant something in there. Obviously not corn, because we just plowed the field and I don't want to have to plow it again right away. Yeah, we'll just put like maybe soybeans or canola in there. Probably canola at this point, because we got a whole bunch of canola, so what's a little bit more at this juncture? But I'm hoping that when I set this guy up in the worker that he has no problem getting around the tree. Sometimes it's no problem. Other times they leave a hole straightaway because the tree, they block it. They block the worker, and then the worker just kind of like backs up and skips the whole section, which is fine. As long as you get most of the field done, we'll have to jump back once in a while and empty the combine out. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to make it all the way around for 2 headlands. But that's good. That just means more of a harvest. Yeah, I am thinking the truck is up at the BGA. I have not taken care of the egg pallet at the vehicle store either. I think that's just going to stay there for now until... Maybe I should go look at it, since it's been a day in real life. Maybe just by reloading the game, maybe the egg pallet will pop up on top of the tire. But I never find that to be the case. I need to be careful of my combine, because a lot of the times I get talking or daydreaming and not paying attention to the capacity, and then I crush my crops. Let's turn that off. So that needs lime. I don't think it's going to need to be plowed. Nope, just lime. So let's go to the vehicle shop. And yep, it's still It's in there. Lift anything mod. Yeah, that doesn't work. Lift and throw. No, it's stuck. So I think the only thing I'll get it out there is the auto-loading trailer itself, which we could take care of at some point. Nothing in a truck, which is good. I am thinking, though, while we are here... By the way, yeah, we're here. The loading wagon's not doing nothing at the moment. Yes, I don't have no straw or anything like that to pick up. We will bring it back over here. Tight corner, made it. Now this, I do believe, is a 90,000 liter trailer that we have. Better be. Let's not run into the belt and take it completely off where it needs to be. Yeah, so how many... Yeah, I'll get a full trailer for sure. Start the engine, start the belt. Load it on up. And this can sell during the day. Obviously at 90,000 liters, I'll get more than the 18,000 that we got from the 60,000 liters, so yeah. Might have to back up the truck a little bit more. I think so. Yes. Alright, so I'll just back up the truck a little bit more. No big deal. That's why they have gears and they have wheels and a steering wheel. So we're at 70,000, another 20,000. I'm probably going to have to back up the belt a little bit more. Am I not? Alright, well, nope, guess not. That's good enough. Now I'm trying to remember if the loading wagon will unload once I detach the truck. So I think the best thing to do is this. I mean, it's going to take 50,000 liters and then I can just take off, I guess. It doesn't matter. We'll let it process to 50,000 liters, and if I get back today, I get back today. If I don't, I don't. But it'll be ready to take the rest when it needs to. There we go. Drop that off. Alright, let's head on down and take care of our combine harvester. Finish the headland, send them off to the workers so we can get back to working, or get down to working the cornfield that we had. Oh, that's right. I'm on left lane, Peanut. Left lane. You don't have to cross both lanes. There we go. So I'm interested to see when the plumber does arrive. I know it says it arrived at 6. So I'm going to assume that's 6 o'clock in the morning, that the next day. So I'll have to see what happens there. I mean, we're working till nighttime anyways, so we'll see how far we get today working on the farm. I'm hoping we can get quite a bit done. Mainly harvest this sunflower and prep the other field and get that seeded. And maybe spread some lime on this field here so it'll be ready to go when we get back. So we have spent a little bit extra cash. We spent probably, let's see, $30,000 for our flatbed. I forgot how much those pallets cost. And now another, what was it, like $6 grand for the chickens to have water troughs. That's one thing I don't understand. Why the base game, how come the chickens don't require water? I find that a little interesting. And how much water are 400 chickens going to require? I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll find out at some point. But like I said, with some of the extra cash, I really would like to get the forage harvester first, but you know, we're going to need a water tanker because we've been using this one tanker for everything. Who knew when we came here and we had $1.7 million, like, wow, we can do a lot. And then here we are over 50 episodes later, and it's like, I need more money to buy more stuff. Give me the money. Alright, so the master is on a worker. I emptied the combine before I set him off, so he should be good for a little while. So we got the T8. We're going to make quick work of the spreader down here, spread some lime down. And then I will park it just outside the field that's being harvested so I can kind of remind myself or keep me informed that that field requires some lime. Dang it. Didn't see that post. Where'd that post come from? Yeah, so eventually I got a barren field that's sitting there. Eventually at some point we'll buy those fields there and merge them all together as well. I'll have to read that animal extension mod after I get done recording. I thought it was for all animals where you could buy the plumbing, but I didn't really want to buy it for that. The only reason why I wanted to use it was to water, to get the chickens some water. That's all the reason why I wanted it. I like the fact that I got to go and give the animals water and whatnot. I mean, unless I'm playing on a map where I get this real busy and I don't want to be, you know, you can't be bothered at that time to give them water, then it's kind of okay to auto-fill the trough. I mean, you're still paying for the water, but yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Like I said, we may not see it this episode because, like I said, it said the plumber comes at 6. So I'm assuming that's going to be in the next morning, and then it takes 10 hours to install. So that's going to be somewhere around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So we're talking another 26 hours before I get to that point to where the chickens will have water. So I don't know if it's going to affect the chickens now, because right now it's saying the chickens need water. Now, when you get the mod, you're going to get a pop-up when the game starts showing you that after you save the game the first time, you can go into the XML file later on and change the parameters of how the water troughs work, I suppose. But I'm just going to use the way it came as the mod, so we'll see, you know, I got to see how it goes first. But $12 a day maintenance, that's like $24 for both, so that's not a big deal. I mean, our rabbit pens are a little bit OP, so we'll just that'll definitely make up for it for sure. Yep, so I think we're going to plant definitely canola in this field just because we got so much of it, and we're not going to sell it today, I don't believe, unless a miracle happens like a great demand and the price is up in the 900s. That's what we're really looking for a price. I know it said the forecast is saying cloudy, but it doesn't look that cloudy up there to me. I mean, it is probably right overhead, but if you look off in the distance, it looks like more blue sky than anything. There we go, all limed up and nowhere to go. But we will in a minute after we get our plow and make quick work of the plow in this field. Before we do, though, we'll run back over into our harvester, or we'll grab the truck, because the harvester should still be going. I haven't got a message that he's 80% full, or I missed it, one or the other. And we'll empty out the combine. So at least when we get halfway through plowing, I don't get a message saying, hey, we need some attention over here. Alright, so he's actually going back up, so I got a little bit of time to back this in. But with my backing up skills, some days I'm not too bad, and other days it's like, what are you doing? Alright, so let me just park this guy here. I'm not going to run over there. We'll just grab the truck like so. Then we'll get set for the combine to turn around, and he can unload us on the way down. Yeah, I haven't seen the message come up saying he's 80% full, so that's not really a good thing because that means less yield. I mean, the field is about as good as it can be. What do you say? Are you just going to park there and wait for me to get underneath you, or what are you doing? Yeah, he was getting close to 80% full. It looks like I got him all the way emptied. Get the last little bit. Park out of his way, because sometimes when you park next to the combine, they'll just sit there, not move. Dude, don't run over the crops. Yep, so it just says the field just needs lime. Let's go over here and grab our magical plow and get that field plowed, and then when we go to seed it, I should hopefully get 2 stages of fertilization out of it, because we fertilized it before we put lime down. I think that will work. There we go. Better double check that this is not on a create fields, which it's not. So I couldn't remember last time we used it. Was it here? You want to lower there? There you go. I'll keep hitting the key until you lower. I don't know, it's kind of satisfying when you plow a field with lime on it and you just see the lime disappear. Make sure we get all the way up to the corner. This field is not as small as I thought. It's a decent sized field actually, after merging those two together. I haven't owned it that long and merged together, so I'm trying to remember the actual size of it. I thought it was smaller than it was. No, don't you tip over. There we go. How is our combine doing? I was too busy plowing, not paying attention. I didn't see no messages come out that it is 80% full. Anywhere is good. There we go. Did he stop, or is he... Yeah, it looks like he worked his way around the tree. He's still going. Actually, he went around the tree in quite of a big area, but that's fine. He's getting most of it done, like I said. That's all that matters. So let's go ahead and switch that to canola. Let's run over and grab our truck. I'll leave the engine running in the T8. Won't be out that long. And we'll go empty out our combine, because at some point he's going to say he's almost full. He'll probably finish, I mean, if he's not 80% full now, he should be able to finish the rest of what he's got, I would assume. So actually what he's got left, I may just go over there and finish up ourselves. Time I get over there and try to unload this. It'd be probably just easier if I were to take over. There's not that much left. So we'll park this right here, turn off the engine. Go home, dude. Thanks for the help. And pipe out. I have yet to get lucky enough to where there's a great demand for something I do have. While it's unloading, let's go ahead. Sunflower. So it looks like it maxed out at 1104. So we might go ahead and sell this at the Windmill Hill. Oh, it's soybeans. I'm like, oh, look at the price of, yeah, canola's over here, peanut. There you go. Yeah, the best price is going down. Okay. But soybeans, $9.77. That's a pretty darn good price. And the eggs, $16.13 and climbing. So, yeah. So, but looks like we'll grab the rest of our sunflower out of the silo, and we'll make a delivery this evening. Sooner or later, because that price has went up. So, that's a pretty darn decent price. I don't expect it to go higher again, so it's just going to go lower after the price does change. So we'll bring that up. I didn't see how much I had in the trailer. I just unloaded it and wasn't paying too much attention to it. But it'll be a decent income anyways, so maybe we'll get the trailer half full, so somewhere probably around 35,000 before we go to the silo. So maybe we'll go up with like 45 to 50,000 liters, which is a good chunk of change if you think about it. Then we'll get this combine out of this field. We'll leave the soybean field, even though the price is really good right now at $9.77. I'd like to get this field lined today, and plus we still got to see the field that we're trying to work in. It's not going to take us long, so. But yeah, I think that field over there is just going to have to wait another day, and hope that the price kind of stays there. Like I said, though, $9.77 is a pretty good price for soybeans. Oh, I thought I was going to sneak around that trunk. Is that a weed or a bush? That's a bush. Alright, let's get this last row, and we'll dump it into the truck. And probably the smart thing to do is just grab the truck, go to the silo, grab the rest of the sunflower, and just get up there and sell it before the price starts going back down. I think I have seen up to 1,200, but 1,100 is good enough for me. Fold up our header. Yeah, I think I left my T8 running, but it's okay. Well, when it's all said and done, we ended up with just shy of 49,000. We're like at 48,009 something. But 49,000, so yeah, I'm hoping for like 53. I don't know. It's going to be in the 50s, 53, $54,000, something like that, which almost brings us up to 100,000, which is nice. No, I was like, did I go past where I want to go? No. Looks like our grass field might be ready for another harvest, but that, you know, no rush there. That grass is not going anywhere. Alright, let's see what we get from here. Uncover that and make a sale. $54,000. So yes, very nice. All right, let's head back to the farm. We'll park up the truck, hop back into the T8, head back over the field, and we'll start putting down some more canola. So that field will be ready to rock and roll through the night. And then we'll see what time it is when we get done. And then maybe work some on that sunflower field we just harvested. Like throw some line down and maybe even, I don't know, reseed that field as well. Seems like lately on Mercury Farms the traffic all seems to be clumped together. It's like 5 or 6 cars in a row. I mean, it is getting near rush hour, I suppose, but still. Alright, it is a tight squeeze down here, but the T8 and the horse Cedral, like I always say, go hand in hand together making tight turns. We've been kind of fortunate that it hasn't rained lately. I mean, if it rains, yeah, we'll just skip a day. Take care of the animals a little bit. But we're getting more canola down, so, you know, if the price doesn't quite meet our standards, in a couple days we'll just have more of it. I mean, at some point the price is going to be good, right? Right? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And at some point, we will have a forage harvester. I mean, that sunflower helped out quite a bit. And obviously, like I said, we have that 200,000 liters of canola. So if that price gets up to 900, you know, you can see. And of course, we got the eggs and cows are making milk. We're getting more cows as well. It's starting to all come together. Then, of course, once we get the forage harvester, we can take that grass field, make chaff, silage, sell it at the BGA, get a slurry spreader or digestive spreader, however you want to say it, and we'll save ourselves some money on fertilizer while selling silage and getting money for it, which means making more money, which means probably getting into a beet harvester, and at some point a cotton harvester. I don't know if I want to do cotton first or beet harvesting first. And I'll have to wait and see until we get the cash and that far ahead of ourselves and see how we feel. I don't know, cotton harvesting is probably something I would lean more towards than beet harvesting. Beet harvesting just means, yeah, you got to plow the field after every time, so... with cotton, you can just keep replanting cotton over and over and over again. It's fine, even though you got periodic plowing on. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get done in plenty of time to at least get that field limed over there. And I think we'll seed it as well. I don't know, should I go more canola? I don't know, it seems like we got a lot of it. Or I could just go sunflower again, but we just did sunflower in that field. Should rotate the crop to something. See what it is. Maybe soybeans. I don't know why soybeans just came in. I know I got soybeans there. But when we harvest those soybeans, it'll be a couple more days for those soybeans already. So, yeah, maybe soybeans. I think soybeans have just won me over. So we're going to check here in a second to see if I do get 2 stages of fertilization down, which I think I'm going to. And if I do, what I need to do before liming the field that we just harvested is throw some fertilizer down first, then throw some lime down, and then seed the field. But we should find out here very shortly. As we are just about done here. Let's go ahead and fold that up. Go to the page. We're down here. Yep, 2 stages of fertilization. So let's go ahead and do the same thing to that field up there. Fertilize it first, then lime, and then reseed. While I'm driving on over here, let me go ahead and switch this up to soybean. So I'm going to go ahead and fertilize the field, maybe even throw down the lime, because you already seen me lime a field anyway. Lima. And I'll bring it back when it comes time to reseed it. Then we may do another time lapse. We have spent some money on fertilizer and some lime. I just refilled this guy up, so that dropped us down to 90,000. And it's dragging into the nighttime a little bit, so I think we're going to hold off on seeding the field this evening. Time I get done and put this guy away and everything, it's not going to leave us much daylight time to go ahead and seed the field. I do really realize the tractors come with lights on them, but this is the thing I don't really do too much is work when it gets too dark. And really the farm is starting to do well enough to where it's not like I need to rush to get some fields reseeded. It would be nice, but it's also going to be some time to think about maybe what I really want to plant back in this field. And I do want to head on up back to the chicken farm, or the animal farm, check on the chickens to see, because technically right now it's 6 o'clock in the evening, so I don't know if the plumber is there at the moment. It's going to take 10 hours from then, but I do believe it means 6 o'clock in the morning, which, yeah, it'll be, it won't be until the next day, because I think it was what, I have no idea what time it was when I did that. It was like mid-afternoon, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I believe this field will be ready for us when we get back from the northwest to go ahead and put something in here. So probably when I get back, I'll just hire a worker to seed this field. I'll do some headlands and then hire a worker to finish seeding the field while we harvest the beautiful soybeans next door. At least that's my plan, but that's that'll be like that's like a week, well, half a week from now anyways. There, so this field is all set. Just about. And also when we seed the field with the fertilizer, I should get my second stage of fertilization as well. Yep, that tree is going to stay there. And since we do have a little bit of daylight left in the evening, something I've always wanted to do, and I didn't realize it was even there, and I don't know when it became about, but I saw it a while ago. And then somebody asked me if I knew about it, and it was like, I need to show that in an episode in case some people don't, and I keep forgetting to do so. Let's go ahead and turn that off there. You know, the juice fire is just right up here. We'll probably take that. Yeah, so nothing is being done, which I didn't think so. Chickens are doing their thing like always. We just put those pallets down today. Yep, and they're filling up theirs as well. So we're going to hop in the Deuce Fire and take a little trip. Oops, I there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now I've only seen it once, and I gotta remember how to get there. You know what? I'll just drive up the end of our field here. Our grass field, which we haven't touched in a while. But then again, it's not really going anywhere. Alright, yeah, I see it already. So you can see all the smoke over there in the distance. That is, I don't have no access to that road from here. So that's fine. Let's go investigate. I don't know if I can even actually get up that hill. 'Cause isn't that the end? I think that's the map edge right there. So in case you didn't know, which you should, this map is created by Alien Jim. Where are we here? Did I go by it? I don't think so. Oh no, it's way... Well, it's further off in the distance than I thought. You can kind of see it. I don't know if I can get up there or not, because this is the map's edge. Can I wonder if I enter developer settings here, if I fly over there, I wonder if that's a thing. No, I cannot. I thought there might be a way over there, but no, I don't want the chainsaw. It is a UFO that has crash landed over there. I thought I could sneak over there, but this is the map's edge, as far as I know. Why did I feel like I just climbed up something? But you can see the UFO knocked down some trees and then crash landed there. I don't know if it's Alien Jim himself or one of his buddies. I don't know. Oh, I think I was climbing up the tree. Yeah, there's no sneaky way there that far as I know. Yeah, I don't know how to get closer for you. But there is a crashed UFO over there. I think it might be Alien Jim himself. I don't know. Alright, I'll bring the Deuce Fire back down to the animal farm. We'll sleep through the night. Wake up in the morning, come up here and see what our chickens are up to. See if there's a trough here at all. I am curious though, is it hurting their productivity, like I said? Yeah, they haven't been producing at all today because they have no water. Well, at least in the afternoon anyways. That kind of stings. Just a little bit. So even though it looks like the chickens are doing well for the past, I don't know, 6 hours or so, and overnight, they're not producing anything. Greenhouses look fine right now. When the manure runs out, the water ran out. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the morning, and we'll come up here and see if any of the progress has been made, which I'm not sure will be, because it says the plumber shows up at 6, and then it takes 10 hours to build said troughs. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Well, can you believe I said it never rains? Well, I should say it hasn't rained much on Mercury Farms. And here we are in the morning, and it's raining. It's 7:45. Look at the money that we got. I kind of forgot we sold some silage at the BGA, and of course, We have our wonderful rabbit pens, and the greenhouses brought us in some money. Yep, weeds, weeds, weeds. Let's come up here. So he is building it, or he did build it. I wonder if I can give them water right now, or is it filling up with water because it's raining? Chickens, no water, although it shows that they're making some eggs. Productivity. Oh, I don't have my truck here. Yes, I'll get my truck. Come up here, we'll grab the water tanker. I think I left my truck down by the silo. Let's drive up there and see if I could fill up the troughs. Probably not. I probably have another 8 hours to go before I can actually put water in there. But we'll go see if I can put it in before the trough is complete. I want to say no, but not going to know until we try it out, right? But I'm noticing a lot of my vehicles are kind of starting to get a little bit low on fuel. Like I said, I keep holding out hope, fingers crossed, that there's a modder out there that's going to create a fuel pump that does diesel fuel and DEF fuel together, rather than having to pay $5,000 for each individual fuel pump. I don't know how much water is going to be in this tanker, if any at all. But I'd hate to leave Mercury Farms with no water for the chickens. I got a little bit of water, so it's more than enough to test. So we'll drive on up to... Well, already he's got barriers around this one. Yeah, he's got pipes here. But I'm not getting no trigger for the water yet. So, yeah, we'll have to wait almost a full day. Wait a minute. That's not where I need the water. That's his materials. Boy, I'm on top of my game. Oh, man, this tree's going to be in the way. Oh, no, I can put water in here. And they took all the water. They took all the water. Was it these chickens? Yes, these chickens took the water. Alright, so I'm going to go back and to our beautiful little pond that we have. Fill up my tanker. And we'll give the chickens some water so they can start really producing the eggs once again. I don't want to put too much water in here, just enough to get them going. Well, I do have enough water in here to give the chickens, like I said, to get them up and going. While it was taking forever just to get up to 17,000 liters, I was checking the prices, and the prices are terrible again. Although the wool, I will say the wool price is $6.90 and dropping. So, yeah. So I can get up to probably $700, it looks like. Which is good news for us. So we'll just park this truck right here. Kind of going to leave the farm in despair. But it is raining. Maybe it's a good thing that we're leaving today for the Northwest. So maybe by the time we get back, the troughs will be complete and the rain won't be... Well, the rain will be gone and we get back working in our fields. And, yeah, just hopefully the plumber will be done by then. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.